Ironically enough, Washington Democrats plan to fix prices in the market for world-leading medical innovations is baked into legislation they produced after their own runaway spending sent consumer prices through the roof. As we know, the Inflation Reduction Act did nothing to reduce inflation. And by one estimate, the government price controls it created may well cost the American economy 676,000 jobs. So, Mr. President, before Democrats rammed the IRA through on party lines, average net prices for drugs were actually stable or falling. But that didn't stop the Biden administration from storming ahead with a drug-by-drug federal power grab. So let's be clear about what this means. Companies that don't comply with the administration's scheme will be forced to pay an unprecedented and excessive fine or withdraw their products from Medicare coverage, leaving American seniors with fewer options for life-saving treatments. Meanwhile, researchers will have less certainty to dedicate years to creating the high-quality, consumer-friendly, affordable medications American industry is known for. Research from the University of Chicago estimates that prescription drug socialism will result in 135 fewer new drugs. 135 fewer new drugs. 188 fewer new treatments. And a $663 billion drop in innovative research and development. It will impact 60% of cancer medications on the market today and inevitably freeze innovations on future treatments. To make matters worse, limits on price increases will force manufacturers to launch new drugs at much higher prices to cover future rising costs and leave many low-income and elderly Americans simply out of luck. Price fixing is not some bright new idea cooked up on a liberal college campus. It's the sort of decrepit socialism that's been tried with disastrous results in places like China, Cuba, Venezuela, and the former Soviet Union. We cannot afford for Americans' world-leading medical innovators to be next on the left-wing chopping block, and the millions of Americans living with rare and aggressive diseases can afford it least of all.
Dear friends, I have important news to share with you this morning. There are several potential changes that could be made in under a month to the SNAP program. Lawmakers from both parties have laid out proposals that could drastically affect the monthly benefit amounts that millions of Americans receive. Benefit cuts may be coming very soon. My dear friends, please do me a big favor and watch until the end of this video, especially if you receive monthly benefits. Also, to say thank you for being part of this community. Every Friday, I will be announcing winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, all you need to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. The new SNAP work requirements became effective September 1st, 2023, but there could be more changes on the table in the upcoming 2023 Farm Bill. SNAP changes were authorized as part of the debt ceiling deal earlier this year, which increased the age requirement for able-bodied adults without any dependents to 50 years old. The age requirement will increase to age 52 on October 1st and again in 2024 to age 54. Homeless individuals, veterans, and adults ages 18 to 24 years old who have aged out of foster care are exempt. The SNAP program saw its biggest cuts ever this year, as a crisis-era emergency allotments expired in March. These new work requirements may deepen said cuts. Eddie Oliver, the executive director of the Federation of Virginia Food Banks, told reporters, "We are hearing from a lot of pantries we work with, and they're seeing lines that are 30% to 40% longer than the last several months. There could be more changes to SNAP with the next Farm Bill. The Farm Bill is comprised of 12 titles, and it's one of the biggest safety nets for American farmers. But the largest portion of the bill is a nutrition title, which makes up about 80% of the bill's spending and helps to manage nutrition assistance programs such as SNAP. Lawmakers on both sides are looking to expand or limit access to food stamps, and some members of Congress have mentioned items they want to address in negotiations. This is including expanding the 90-day limit to more recipients. House Republicans want to apply the 90-day limit on food stamps to a greater number of SNAP recipients. The SNAP Nutrition Security Act, introduced by Senators Cory Booker and Marco Rubio, would require the USDA to track and report on what SNAP users are buying. Experts have noted that while many public health groups support it, advocacy groups fear that the data would be used to restrict purchases. Another proposal is to limit a state's ability to issue waivers to exempt recipients from work requirements. According to Legal Reader, some Republican lawmakers are looking to federally override states' rights to issue these waivers. Republicans say they want to cut back on spending increases that the Biden administration implemented through executive overreach. Two other changes to SNAP benefits include removing the SNAP categorically eligibility loophole, expanding access to fresh fruits and vegetables. Representatives Rick Crawford and Dan Kildee want to increase funding for programs that give SNAP users access to more fruits and vegetables, especially through farmers market matching programs. The current Farm Bill is due to expire on September 30th, but Politico reported that Congress still has some wiggle room concerning timing and piecing together a first draft. So, dear friends, what are your thoughts on the proposed changes to the SNAP program? Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. The latest report released by the Bureau of Labor Statistics showed that the U.S. labor market added 187,000 jobs in August 2023. Despite the steady pace of hiring, the unemployment rate jumped 0.3 percentage points to 3.8%, marking its highest level since February 2022. The headline number of 187,000 additional jobs in August represents an uptick from the revised 105,000 and 150,000 positions added in June and July. However, August jobs growth still marks a continued cool down from the average monthly gains of 271,000 jobs reported over the prior 12 months. Although the persistent level of hiring suggests that the labor market remains resilient, the department also reported a more moderate pace of wage growth in August, which may indicate a reprieve in inflationary pressures. Well, my magnificent and most marvelous friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this morning. My dearest friends, thank you so very much for being part of this community. To say thank you, I will be announcing several winners every Friday for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter the weekly giveaway, friends, please click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, dearest friends, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. And have a wonderful and very blessed week.